Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Ray with Shining Cards and Collectibles. Today I'm going to be going over the recap for LA Collectacon. But first, a little bit of an introduction. I've been kind of out of Pokemon for the last 4 or 5 months. I've been moving. I've been going through some things. So sorry I haven't been uploading, but today that changes. I'm going to go back to regularly scheduled programming, trying to get at least one video out a week back to you guys. So you can see all of Ray's plays, if you will. But without further ado, we'll go with what I was bringing to LA Collectacon. Essentially, I brought leftovers from Houston last year. I had about probably 200 to 250 total slabs. A lot of them being this guy right here. Which, if you watch this channel, there's no secret how many of them I had. But I have, I think, 4 left from about 70 to 78 total PSA 10s. I sold through all of them. So people like this card. I'm just going to quickly move on from that. Just wanted to quickly show that I sold through all of those and just kind of give you an idea what I had. Other than that, if you've seen any of my Instagram posts, you can see what I had in my case. I didn't really do a pre-game setup. I didn't have time to do a pre-game setup. I was getting carpets put in my place, so I didn't get a chance to really put something together. However, this was a large portion of what I had. The rest would have been things that you've seen before on this channel. So first, let me just start with some shout outs. Shout out to my section mates, Evan, Damexicanhipster, Chaoticow, Sue, and a few others that were with us. Swami section, everyone in there. I'm not going to name them all because I wasn't with them the whole time, but it was great seeing you. I appreciate you. Josh, Old Card Shop, special shout out to you. I got to finally meet Z and G. There may or may not be a picture with us somewhere. I will not be posting it, but Z and G, thank you for the purchase. Thank you for coming and seeing me. It was really finally nice to meet you in person. Special shout out Zach, Gem Mint Pokemon, and of course Gary, King Pokemon's awesome. Master Set Games, thanks for the hookup. Sam, I love you, appreciate it. And without further ado, we'll go into kind of what was going on. Evan and I were kind of section mates. We were next to each other that during the whole show. JR kind of had his own section to the left of us where he was manning his 3 tables, and Chaoticow behind us with his 3 tables. So it was kind of somewhat sectioned off that way within our section. Every single time I turned around, we were constantly busy. We were 3 spaces in and 1 or 2 to the right from the front entrance. We can stare at the front door from when people are walking in. So we had a really good spot, section 29, if the vendor map is still up online. It was fantastic. Within the first hour of the show, we got hit, me and Evan got hit with someone trying to unload some of their sealed product. I picked up a Shining Raichu box. I ended up breaking it down by the end of the weekend because no one wanted the actual collection box for what I had it priced at. I'll just sell the packs and I'll still do just fine. I bought that collection right, and I also bought a Hidden Fates Metagross collection from him as well. That sold over the weekend. It was kind of somewhat of a trade. So I was happy to, I mean, my affinity for Shining Legends, everyone knows about. So for me to grab more packs of it anyhow, I'm happy with. I'll quickly go through some of the raw pickups. Once again, you can see what's on top here. Shining Legends. Any chance I can get a Mewtwo on trade, I'm going to take it. Any chance I can pick up some Shining Legend Shinings, I'm going to take it. It's tough for me to go down each breakdown of each card and how or why I picked them up. I'll try to do it when I can. This one was, most of it is going to be partial trade in cash. A lot of the times, guys, they were taking a Unagaba at face value towards some of the raw. Anyhow, so there's those. That was one trade. Me and a kid traded for that. And then this was partial buyout. Once again, partial trade with a Unagaba Pikachu thrown in. This all came from the same guy. All this came from the same guy. I'll find the other stuff that came with that really quick. Yep, this all came from the same guy. So some nice pickups from I mean, he cracked all these himself. You can tell it's all super clean. I'll go over it later to see what's worth grading, what's not worth grading. But Once again, partial trade, and then finished with cash on this one. Very happy with this deal. He was very respectful too. Good kid. These two were a part of the same trade. Sorry, I don't have these together, but I found some XY full arts in a binder. I just think these are pretty cards. Anytime you can get multiple Pokemon on a card for me, I'm going to take it, and Umbreon is just Umbreon. This was a partial trade and cash. I got this for, it's damaged. I just want to be clear. I mean, it is like basically kind of somewhat bent in half here. I don't care. Japanese shinings, they're pretty damn rare. If I remember, I got this for about $100 value. I was happy to pay it because one, I just wanted it, and two, whatever it grades, I mean, I don't care because it's going to go into a slab. I think it will have more value. These cards here actually came at the end of the day. He also gave me an Erica's invitation with $25 and bought a Luffy slab off me, a Giga Jump promo. So he just said, here, take this. This is what I have for the rest of the day. You can have it. I don't care. Just give me that jump promo. And I was like, all right, I'm not even going to look up values. This seems more than fair. Thank you very much. And he just walked away, and he was happy. He wanted to get the card signed. So he was getting ready to go crack it out of the slab. So there's that. This was a trade. I forget. This was early on. I forget how I acquired it. But if you watch past videos, I mean, I don't really care what it is. I want base set Zard in my case. And I was able to get one at the show. This just reminded me of Greeny. Is why I pulled it. I was doing a simple trade with someone. It was like a cheaper type. He wanted one of my raw cards that I had in the case. I just grabbed this. It reminded me of Greeny. I might even give it to Greeny next to my Sino. And then this was for a raw Unagama Pikachu with a little bit of cash on top. So just a quick update on how I picked up some of those raw cards. Picked this guy up too. This is getting cracked out of the case. And just sold raw for the value that I picked it up. It's not even worth trying to regrade. I might look at it once it's out. I would assume there might be a dent in it since it's 8.5. I don't know. I mean, if it looks clean enough, I might send it for a PSA sub, but this is likely going to get sold raw. Ultra Shiny GX Eevee card, Glaceon, yeah. Okay, many of you watching this don't really care about Final Fantasy TCG. That's okay. What you do need to know is that this card is extremely rare. I'm actually surprised it actually came to my table, and this is somewhat the pickup of the weekend for me. It's kind of cool that Rebirths just kind of came out and this card comes up to me, but I've heard that these are between 1 in 20 and 1 in 24 cases of a hit. It's only popped 22. This is an extremely difficult card to get in a card game that is very low printed, and there's probably, my guess, less than probably 100 to 150 of these actually made. So to have one in a PSA 10, I'm pretty happy about. I think I got a heck of a deal on it. These are about $900 to $1,000 raw, so I'm quite pleased for what I picked it up for. So I'm just happy to even actually see this card in person. So there you have it. I'll go over some of the quick escapades of the weekend. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of chill for a show. Los Angeles, it's kind of tough to walk around at night. But we did go to a Lakers game Friday night. It was awesome. I'll let JR say in his video, and I'll link it, what we did Friday morning. And other than that, a few trade nights, and was just busy with Evan the whole time. I mean, we hung out the whole time. Evan, I appreciate you, man. You were awesome. A great sidekick the whole weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much, it was a pretty chill weekend. So like I said, I'm going to keep posting these videos until next time. Hopefully you appreciate the quick recap video. See you guys.